I think it's time for a little bit more Contra. We'll turn it over to FCJ2000 for Contra 3 any percent hard mode. Take it away.
Hey everybody, I'm FCJ2000 and I will be running Contra 3 on hard mode. Let me introduce the couch real quick. This is the Drifter 18.
What's up?
This is Mrs. FCJ2000. This is Nick B, Go Hard. And of course, you all know Angry Lanks from his legendary Contra runs. All of them, besides the Misses, have run Contra 3 at some point, right? So I guess I can pretty much go ahead and start. So like I said, hard mode, right? The only difficulty, that's what we're going to be playing. Gonna switch it to 7 lives just in case some shenanigans go down. Because if things go wrong in this game, they tend to snowball on you, so I need those extra lives. So yeah, time's gonna I think it'll just be easiest if we start time when I press start here. So, all right, so 3, 2, 1, go. Let's attack aggressively.
All right. So stage 1, right off the bat, you want to grab these the spreads in this barrier, and then you're gonna watch out for these red guys.
Yeah, the red guys shoot. It's not good.
Yeah, the red guys shoot. Blue guys just try to run at you.
Hard mode, the bullets go very fast.
Also the alien dogs.
Yeah. Yep.
Human-faced dogs, I believe they're called.
And if you look at the top left of the icons of the 2 spread guns, you'll notice there's like a flickering going on between them. That's because FCJ is switching weapons on purpose to make them shoot more bullets faster.
Right.
Yeah. So you oh, I don't want to do that. That's too risky. So you can skip the tank, and if you do everything perfectly, it saves like 0.5 seconds, but this is just a lot safer in this type of setting. So,
and then you can pick up your first crush right here.
Yeah, you want to hold on to these and not let go.
Yeah, the crush weapons are the strongest weapon in the game. Spread's probably second strongest, then maybe laser.
He's coming up on probably one of the hardest bosses in the whole series right here.
He's been planning this attack for years.
Oh man, he's facing the wrong way. All that work for nothing.
Let me pick up your second crush here.
Yeah. So coming up, I'm going to take advantage of the way the screen scrolls to get in front of some of these obstacles that you're supposed to wait for. This is kind of a little buffer strat. These really cool jumps.
Yeah, this part right here is all RNG where these those like little fireballs are coming out, so you have to be pretty careful there.
Yeah, I just went ahead and used a bomb. As a general rule, every time you see me use a bomb, I'm trading a little bit of time for just a little bit of safety, which is always a good thing in this setting.
He's saying that because the bombs introduce a lot of lag.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It slows down the game, is quite obvious.
This is the first real boss coming up.
Mr. Turtle.
So the turtle has a couple different attacks he can do. You can shoot like bullets from his heart. You can shoot like slugs out of his back, and then you can also shoot some insects out of his mouth.
This is the attack you don't want to see because you can't hit him. Yeah. You can like shoot him a little bit if you lay down, but it doesn't work very well.
That's not bad.
Still a nice kill.
Now he blows up for about 15 seconds.
Yeah. So stage 2, it does like a top-down type effect. I think it's like mode 7. And you want to walk diagonally on this stage, and it makes you walk like twice as fast. Yeah. And makes you get across those bridges there that collapse.
And all 5 of these turrets each have their own different pattern in hard mode.
Yep.
So on that one, you got to be laying down, and some of them you have to have your back turned.
Yep. Those mines on the ground can blow up, so you got to be kind of careful about those.
You step on them, and a few seconds later, they blow up.
Now we're coming up on boss number 2.
This guy's pretty easy.
Yep. Yeah, so he's intended to land with the gun facing you like this, but if you just move forward and turn around, you just can blow him away.
And I don't know how well you can see it on the screen with the monitor in the way, but FCJ will be holding the controller in some very interesting ways for this run to get to those buttons.
Yeah, because you have to hold the shoot button and then mash the swap button, so that really ties up some of your fingers.
There isn't a whole lot of RNG in this level. It's kind of mostly all execution.
It's
There's
not so bad once you have it all memorized.
Yeah. So right here we have these like little mosquito dudes. They all spawn in randomly, and they'll just try to grab you and carry you off screen pretty much.
Yeah, it's not a big deal when you're playing this game casually, because like, who cares if you get grabbed a little bit? But in the speedrun, it's quite annoying.
Now it's coming up on the first mini boss right here.
Got the quick kill.
Got the one cycle.
I was messing that up in practice, so I'm glad I got that.
Got it out of the way in the practice.
So here you always got the guaranteed crush and spread right there.
That I don't need.
Yep.
So we got to link the auto scroll here. If there's time for some donations, this would be a good place to do it.
Absolutely. We have $10 from Huggy. This is a good morning from Brazil. Good morning. $5 from Zen Nico as well. That says, first time donating, and let's get some donations. You got it. $5 from CDR Archangel. This says, hey, GDQ organizers, can I submit a late entry for Twitch speedruns? $2 million for Doctors Without Borders with an estimate of 1 week. Keep up the hype.
We're about to have another boss fight here.
There's kind of a way to manipulate this boss, but it sometimes doesn't work. Looks like SCJ got it though. Oh, maybe not.
There you go.
Still a decent kill.
So the way the crush weapon actually works, like the little explosions that happen are RNG as well. So it actually does different damage every time.
Yeah.
If you notice, when he was climbing the wall, he avoided shooting at all, just to avoid introducing any extra lag.
Oh yeah, way back.
That
whenever-
boss is especially laggy due to all the moving parts.
Here's the UFO guy.
It's pretty easy. Yeah. Gonna grab this barrier for safety, I think. You can do this without grabbing the barrier, but it saves like a negligible amount of time. So it's mostly just for swag, so I'm not gonna go for it.
Now we're coming up on some spinners and some vertical platforming.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh, and he got the ledge skip.
nice.
Kind of sketchy, but I got it.
Yeah, saves an extra jump. Coming up is the twin fight. This is probably the most RNG part of this level.
Yeah, you can get a bad pattern here. It's just unfortunate. Like
Oh,
this.
Yeah, that's a bad pattern right there. You gotta watch
Yeah.
out for the little bullets.
Yep.
He handled it pretty well.
Nicely
Nice.
played.
Now you got to fight the upper bodies of them.
And he moves around fast. It's
Yeah.
quicker to stay on the ground and try to get them as they spawn in, like the torso spawns in. But it's a little risky because, as you can see, they move around very
Now this is the real boss coming out.
Yeah.
He's mad that you took out his sons.
He's really easy, especially if you have double crush. You can just.
Don't have double crush.
Right
It's kind of a
there.
nightmare.
There's stage 3. Stage 4, probably the longest auto scroller.
Lots of
in the
slap
stage.
days.
Yeah.
Lots of slap base, yeah.
We're all trying our best not to sing the songs for the sake of the viewers.
So the way these guys attack, the guys that are horizontal will throw bombs, and the guys that are kind of aiming diagonally will shoot their guns.
And again, he could be taking these guys out, but he's trying to avoid any lag.
Yeah. These guys actually give you a lot of points, so if you're really low on lives, you can take them out and get like 3 extra lives. This boss is really easy. You just kind of mash as he spawns in.
Killed the boss so fast, nobody even saw him.
If you stay to the left right here, all these lasers, you'll just completely avoid them.
Yeah. Those lasers actually have some of the most HP in the game. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, they're virtually unkillable in hard mode.
Yeah, they have like, I think 30 or 40,000 HP.
So I'm going to use a bomb on this guy we call the Acrobat just for safety. You don't have to.
Yeah, this guy spawns in, and then a bunch of red guys will spawn out and try
That was
to
a good
attack you.
kill.
Good
Yeah,
pattern.
very good. This weapon coming up's a laser. This is the laser turret, really easily taken out. You can actually kind of bait it if you want. It'll shoot, and you can just kind of.
That adds a little bit of lag, so
Yeah.
it's not ideal.
Now he's switching to the insane grip.
And that was a really, really hard quick kill he just got there. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
You can kill him before he actually jumps off of the ground, but I've only done it like twice. It's pretty difficult.
So so this might be one of the more nerve-wracking boss fights.
Yeah. This is the wall of the run coming up. Well, not this guy. This guy's a joke.
Yeah,
But
Jetpack Ninja had a very short appearance there.
the hardest part about him is I forget he exists, so then he comes and kills me because I'm waiting for it to just shoot me off.
But here, all these missiles that come in, I think, are RNG. And you want to take out these turrets on the big battleship before you can actually attack the core. Just going to use a bomb there for safety.
Also to clear out those bullets.
Yeah.
It's useful.
And you want to stay in like the middle missile to deal the most damage.
And as you can imagine, it's taking a whole lot of core and upper body strength for him to hang on to missiles and shoot 2 guns somehow.
You can actually die in the cutscene right here. The game kind of plays for a little bit after the screen goes white, but luckily I didn't.
That was a real good boss kill.
Yeah, very good.
Incredible.
Got to make sure you keep up the aggressive attack.
Yep.
Don't want to attack passively.
And this is another top-down level.
Yeah, the
If there's
interesting.
any extra donations?
You got it. We have a $25 anonymous donation saying this is only the first day of GDQ and every run has been exceptional. I've laughed, I've mourned, I've learned. Here's to a great event with great volunteers and great games for a great cause. Thank you, Anonymous. We also have a $10 donation from Federico Frosty that says, donation from the Spaghetti Mon himself. Good luck, my friends.
All right, here's the boss. So in hard mode, the sand will actually kind of spin you around, and you have to use the L and R buttons to lock yourself in place. This boss is very laggy with the double crush explosions.
Lag's worth it though.
That was a good save.
Yeah.
Nice work.
When you're doing this spinny attack, if you die doing this kind of spinning attack, you lose both your power-ups. It's not what you want to do at all.
No.
All right, we're coming into the last stage now. It's going to be an Aliens Lair kind of throwback to some other Contra games, so you'll recognize some bosses.
This is probably the hardest stage in the game, I would say.
Yeah, all these guys that come in are RNG.
We got Java right here. He shows up in a few different Contra series games later.
And so right here we have the Gauntlet, probably the most nerve-wracking part.
Yeah, yeah, just like that. These guys can spawn just
Pretty-
anywhere they want.
Pretty
Yeah.
unfair.
Yeah, it's. I would call it unfair. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. I'm gonna probably die again right here. No, okay.
Nice.
I kind of wanted to die so I could get a free bomb.
Yeah, you do lose all of
Yeah.
I
you do lose all of your bombs, but dying will replenish you with at least one.
Yeah.
And notice the heart from Contra right there. Coming up on the boss from Super C.
Yeah. Here's the Golden Beast. He pretty much doesn't have RNG except for these like little falling orbs here.
Bit of an unfortunate pattern, but he played it well.
Yeah.
Coming up on what we call the gargoyle.
Yeah.
That was a
He
really
got the quick kill.
really good one cycle using the bomb.
It's a relatively new strat by Mr. K.
Yeah.
Very good.
This whole stage is basically just a big boss rush.
Yeah. So you want to take out that left arm there. It's just easier to attack from the left side. And
He's getting some really good patterns on the right head.
yeah.
Just that
Except for that one. I jinxed it.
Yeah, you want him to just keep faking you out, and then you can just sit there and deal a bunch of damage.
You basically are trying to bait him, and then at the last second move out of the way.
Yeah.
On this final form, you're going to see a pinwheel of options that create scenarios, and he needs to shoot specific ones to get faster kills, so we'll see if he can pull this off.
Yeah. Red orb is the best one. He's got no bombs, so
It's a little scary.
yeah, it's a little scary. I think he's getting a pretty good pattern here.
This is actually faster, it's just scarier.
So he's got to do 3 of those and then 1 stone orb. And yeah, when it spins to the oh no.
Now we got the snake, the pretty much worst pattern. It's you don't get many shots in it, you just have to dodge the whole time.
Yeah. Luckily, it's pretty much the same pattern every time, so
Trolled me pretty hard there on the selection.
The only upside to this is that every cycle of the brain, it halves the health.
Yeah, it's a very weird mechanic.
Yep.
So this is a good one to get.
Yeah. So you can use like use your hitbox here. Your hitbox becomes your elbow when you lay flat, so you're unaffected by those little stone orbs.
And the stones have also a pretty generous hitbox.
Yeah.
Let me get another stone orb. Hopefully I can get 4 cycles in,
Nice.
but maybe not.
I think you'll be able to do it. Just gonna mash really hard.
Angry Lynx, take the wheel.
There it is.
And there's a 4th cycle.
Nice.
So now we got 20
but wait.
minutes of explosions.
We're not done.
Yeah, if this were easy or normal mode, this would be essentially the end of the run, but in hard mode, you get this kind of bonus boss fight.
We're gonna palm another missile here first.
Yep. Just like a basketball, yeah.
He's got some stickum on his hand.
Now he's battle clad. He's got some armor.
It's ironic because he doesn't even have a lot of health in this form.
Yeah. He has a couple attacks that you gotta worry about. I call it the high five.
Like this, he's
Yep, there it
low
is.
early with it. So pretty unfortunate because it's not too common he does that.
Yeah. But yeah, super easy.
So time will be when he loses control of the character. You'll see Bill will just kind of move, and that will be time. But
He's gonna move to the right. He's facing to the left now. He's gonna move to the right every time.
There's a ton of explosions we gotta watch here first, though.
Yeah, whole Michael Bay thing going on here.
And time. What was the time on that?
15:27 looks like.
So
That was including the long.
yeah.
Yeah, so subtract like 8 seconds.
So 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's like a 15:19 by the typical way I time it. So that's acceptable. I was hoping for sub 15, but you know it's still a solid run.
Nice, yeah.
I want to give some shout out to some people. First, I want to give a shout out to Drifter. He did the hard mode tutorial. It's how I originally learned the game, and you know now I'm a veteran. and I also want to give a shout out to Mr. K. He's been to GDQ many times, and he's done many runs of this game, and he's developed pretty much all the strats I used in this run. And the only reason I managed to beat his time is because I just have more free time than him. He's really the Contra 3 king. Yeah, but thank you for having me. Yeah, so I think that's everything for me.